I'm Charlotte Schockaert. I study in Ghent University. I study law. Right now I'm in my last master year, and last semester I was able to experience a semester abroad in American University, Washington College of Law. I followed there the LLM program. Actually, America is a common law country, and as a law student, it's very interesting to see the difference between a civil law country. So in a common law country, the judges actually make the law, and in a civil law, the statutes are more important. And on the other hand, it's also very interesting to see a different way of teaching. For example, in Belgium, there's a big auditorium and hundreds of students in one auditorium listening to one professor. And in America, it's the Socratic method. So it's much more interactive. You can talk to the professor. There's really a discussion in class, and there's like a two-way stream of information, which I really appreciate. Yeah, it kind of was, because we're not used to talking to the professor. For us, well, I'm not used to it anyways. For me, the professor is somebody who's in front of the class and just talking. And now you really get a chance to discuss with him and to think and explain what you think about certain things that you read. Well, American University is a very good law school to begin with. It's ranked among 50 law schools in US, I think. So, and actually there was a friend who told me that it was a very good law school, so that I should go there. And it's true, it's true. I mean, there's a very good atmosphere, everybody's friendly. The professors are really good. They're famous scholars or practitioners. So that's a big advantage. Also, a very good thing about American University is the fact that there are a lot of events and seminars there. So yeah, there are different topics almost every day about different types of law, for example, environmental law, human rights. So it's a great opportunity to meet important people in that area. I think Washington is a great city. I think it's a mix of everything. There's culture, there's fashion shops, which is important. there are pubs, there are clubs. Yeah, there's Georgetown, also very important. A lot of museums, which I absolutely appreciate. There's the National Gallery of Art, Natural History Museum, everything. There's the archives, which is very important as a law student. You have the US Constitution there, the Bill of Rights. So it's really nice to see that. What else should I say? Oh, about the transport. Well, yeah, there's great transport. You have the bus. I actually always use the bus and the metro. If you study in Washington D.C., you can easily travel. There are buses that bring you, for example, to New York or to Boston, and they don't cost that much. Actually, they don't cost at all. I mean, it's like $20 or something for a bus trip to New York, and I really thought it was a great experience to visit New York and to travel. I think it's important while you're there that you travel and that you get to know the country. For the beginning, so it was actually in Ghent University that they chose you, and then so for the beginning you have to have good grades. It's important, and your English has to be good as well. So, and then you have to write a motivational letter, which is important. You say something about yourself, how you, what really makes you want to do this this experience abroad. And yeah, also have to do a TOEFL test or an IELTS test to grade your English. I don't know really why I took that one. It was very, very interesting. It's not, personally, I don't think it's that hard to do it. I think as a Belgian student, you hear a lot of English on TV, music, so I don't think that was really a problem for me. You have to write, you have to listen, what else is there? Read, and of course you have to talk, so that's fine. I think actually it was kind of my grades, but also because I was very honest on my application forms. I told them that I traveled. I love to travel. I love to discover new countries. That I love to backpack, and I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I think I knew that I was going to American University 1 year before, and then I did the IELTS test like 6 months later, and then applied for a visa. Yeah, you should think about what you should keep it in mind, definitely, and it's better to start early than to rush everything in the end and panic. So start early. Well, there is a big difference, of course. Um, so you have the tuition fee you have to pay in America, and that can really be expensive. I am very lucky that I didn't have to pay it for that one semester because I did the exchange program. So I was very fortunate about that. But of course, there's a difference. We only have to pay like 500 euros or something like that. And in America, they have loans. They have student loans. And actually, I'm planning on going back in August, and I will have to take a loan as well. Well, I think you experience more how to talk with people, maybe a little bit, like to talk with important people. And also, I can see that a lot of firms, law firms, are very interested in an LLM in America. So I think there's a great difference if you do it or not. So on the one hand, you have the financial thing that is kind of heavy, but on the other hand, the experience is so big, you get more mature, and also it's very important for your professional life later on, definitely. So I encourage everybody to go and study in America. It's a wonderful experience. Ik raad iedereen aan om in Amerika te gaan studeren. Het is echt een fantastische ervaring.